After a 3-month summer vacation, the halls of Darien High School fill with students, and the Blue Wave athletic teams return to work. The 2022 high school fall sports season is once again here. Hi everybody, I'm Braden Shank, and we welcome you to this DAF Media special. 2021 brought Darien Athletics 4 FCAC titles, 5 state titles, and many more memories and accomplishments along the way. We fast forward a year to 2022, and we're here to preview the fall sports season. We started our previews out on
We're going to figure it out, Darien and Greenwich. On the DAF Media Network, some technical issues on our side here. We will work to get them fixed out.
Do not berate players, staff,
And, oh, there we go. I think we got it working. But welcome to Darien High School for Friday Night Girls Soccer, Darien and Greenwich. Braden Shank and Tim Blake with you. So glad you could be with us, wherever you may be.
All good here.
Yes, indeed. Greenwich will kick us off to get us started. They're in their road white jerseys, and they will be moving from right to left on your screen. Darien and their home blues moving from left to right. And Tim, these are two evenly matched teams. Darien 3-2-2, Greenwich 3-4-0. What do you think we're going to see on this Friday night?
Well, it's a strange 3-4-0. Greenwich has been shut out, and Darien has has a bunch of shutouts to their credit, to their win, and have not allowed a whole lot of goals. So it's all depend. Let's just see what Greenwich. I know they like to stack the midfield, but Darien's midfield has been playing very strongly. So should be a pretty even match.
It's going to be a fun night for some soccer. Once again, we apologize for the technical issues we experienced to start off the broadcast. But our starting lineups in this one for the Greenwich Cardinals, their starting goalkeeper captain Isabella Gega, the 3-year starter. They're in the field numerically. They have number 6, Caroline Lawrence, number 9, Taylor Karushi, Ali Pinella wears number 10, Megan Ross, 11, Emma Abazia, 12, Adriana Jones, 13, Brooke Wilkowski, 16, Julia Costa, 17, Ellery Hart, 21, and Sammy Craven rounding it out in the number 23 jersey. Then for head coach Lee Parsons and the Darien Blue Wave, his starting 11 tonight. In that, the senior captain Jillian Fox, and then in the field numerically, Carolina Ponte, Cece Chandler, Colette Quinn, Keely Fox, Caitlin Secor, Amanda Smith, Bryn Karzewski, Sadie Stafford, Presley Sutter, Anna Von Kennel, the starting 11. And Darien now in the midfield with it.
Before we go any further, we'd all like to wish Cece Chandler a happy birthday tonight. As a captain.
Yes, indeed, the University of Richmond lacrosse commit, and I believe also tonight, junior Logan Fox, number 30, also celebrating her birthday tonight for Darien. So some birthdays for Darien from all of us here at DAF Media. Happy birthday to Chandler and Fox. Darien now will get in the midfield. Smith, High shot there, sent just high off of the boot of Ali Pinella. Pinella, a senior captain, all-FCAC first teamer a year ago. She's a player you got to watch out for if you're looking in the girls on in the white tonight. One of many offensive weapons for head coach Simon Rumbold. Here's Fox with the goal kick. Finds his way out to Colette Quinn. And you probably remember, Tim, Colette Quinn, the last game we broadcasted, that long free kick to give Darien the 3-2 advantage against Trumbull. They would go on to tie the Eagles 3-3, but it just shows you the fight this Blue Wave team has this year.
Yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised with that, with the length of that boot and the accuracy. So they have that weapon.
The Princeton lacrosse commit, Colette Quinn, of course, number 7. Here's Darien Secor, will lose it to Pinella. Pinella now in the offense, past the 20 with it. She'll be tripped up by Chandler. No
Good
call.
Yeah, good non-call.
Sutter all the way over to number 23, Von Kennel. And she'll kick it off of number 6, Lawrence. Caroline Lawrence, the other senior captain for the Greenwich Cardinals. All 3 of them out playing tonight. Gega, Lawrence, and Pinella. Throw in from Hart. Intercepted by Stafford, and now Colette Quinn will try to get the offense going. Double teamed, knocked to the ground. Pinella comes away with it.
That's the midfield the coach was talking about, packing the 5 of them right down the middle.
That's something when you get a 6th-year head coach like Rumbold in there. He knows his strategies, and something that's been working for the Cardinals to their 3-4-0 season. Most recently losing to New Canaan earlier this week, 1-0, but they did have a nice win against the Trumbull Eagles, 2-1 last week. So this is a team that is right now it's middle of the pack in the FCAC for Greenwich.
Well, they both are. I mean, in the West, McMahon is leading it with 15 points, 5-3, and Greenwich is 3-4 with 9 in 5th place. But Darien's with 11, and they're in 6th place with Ludlow running away with 18 points already.
That's the thing that we talk about every year, the imbalance of the FCAC East and the FCAC West. Darien far down in the FCAC East, but for the playoffs, it's just the top 8 teams in the FCAC.
Yeah, I think they're going to be strong enough. They've gone through the meat of the order as far as who they've played. So they've played Ludlow, they've played Staples. McMahon's got off to a crazy start, so it's they should do okay.
That's a nice interception there from Wachowski. Shot over from Acosta. Greenwich on the far side with it. The Cardinals looking to get the first shot. Aponte playing the great defense will not get loose. And again, falling to the ground, but will pick up the possession for the Wave. It's Caroline Aponte, number 4, the junior, 3rd-year varsity player for head coach Lee Parsons. She's just been a workhorse for Darien all season and really her entire varsity career. As a throw in to Lawrence. Gets it back to the backfield past the boot of Hart. She will retreat it over to Koresha.
There you go, down the wing, onside.
Von Kennel trying to use the speed off of Hart.
Throw in.
Nice heads-up play from the Darien freshman right there. Keeping the possession with the Wave. We'll line her over to Sutter. Quinn can't keep it in. Good effort from Colette, however. Last year, these teams played to a very competitive match over at Cardinal Stadium in Greenwich. The Cardinals beat the Wave 3-2, and that was the first time in head coach Simon Rumbold's 6 years that he was able to take down the Blue Wave. So it was the first time in a while that the Cardinals got the best of the Wave, and they're looking to make it 2 straight tonight. And you look at that Greenwich win, and the last time that the Cardinals beat Darien comes all the way back 11 years ago in 2011. As a throw in from Bryn Karzewski, number 12, the senior. Short over to Aponte. Past Sutter there. And Stafford will get a boot on it. Some pushing going on. Von Kennel makes a nice move. Knocked away from Koresha. Here's Pinella.
Nice defending.
That's the thing right now. This feels like this game's being played at the midfield. Smith over to Secor. Chandler right over to Quinn.
Nice focus, nice pass up the plan up the middle. Nice give and goes for Darien.
There's a nice move by Stafford. Stafford trying the through ball to Sutter. She'll slow it down. Put the shot on net and off of the crossbar. Presley Sutter, the first shot of the game.
I tell you what, that is impressive. That is really impressive.
From that far out, just a little high. And Isabella Gega and the Cardinals will breathe a sigh of relief. Take another look at it. Just a bit high.
Sutter off the crossbar.
Here in the 8th minute. Greenwich now. Through ball was looking for Koresha. Intercepted by Quinn. And that's really something Darien's been doing all season. Those long shots. Trying to get it past the goalkeepers. This one, Gega will come out. Boot it all the way to the midfield.
Excellent move by the Greenwich goalkeeper.
Gega, the All-FCAC honorable mention a season ago. Again, her 3rd year starting for the Cardinals. So she's got the experience under her belt. And really commands this defensive effort.
Well, she only has 3 in the backfield, but you can hear her even up here as far as telling the players where she wants them and whatever, and she came out. And after seeing that shot from 25, 30 yards away from Darien, she now knows to come out.
Of course, it's always the advantage you get with those early shots, learning the other team's game plan. With the throw-in from Karczewski off the head of Stafford. So now Smith will come out over to Quinn. Nice move.
Very sweet.
So subtle with the move, but now the Cardinals will look for something. Trying the through ball again, stopped by Amanda Smith, the first-year varsity junior. And Fox will let this one roll all the way down to her. Ball dying a little bit. Of course, playing here under the lights at the DHS Stadium Field. Not sure Darien's really used to this game out here, considering they get the 1 home game a year under the lights, the rest played on the oval. I don't think there's much difference, however, but it does take a bit of an adjustment playing under the lights.
Oh, it definitely does. Your depth perception playing under the lights is completely different.
Whistle called and the possession going to the Cardinals. Some fans filing in here to the DHS Stadium Fields. Again, Friday night lights. Last week we saw Darien Maloney football. The week prior, Darien Ludlow soccer. And now the girls soccer team will get their shot here at the Stadium Field.
And it's a Friday night. The parents, the grandparents, their siblings, the coaches, everybody gets to come out and take a look at the game. And looks like we're going to have another really nice crowd.
Smith all the way looking for Von Kennel, and she can't get there. And of course, those that can't make it out to the stadium watching here on YouTube on the DAF Media Network, the joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Throw-in from Hart to Pinella. Pickpocketed by Quinn. Quinn looking for Von Kennel on the wing. She's using the speed.
They both have a lot of speed there.
And
corner goal kick.
They're going to give it. So Von Kennel was looking to get it off of the foot of Lawrence. Can't seem to do that. And for Caroline Lawrence, she's used to those hustles for the ball. A ice hockey player in the winter. Those you really got to skate down ice quick for the possession. As Gago with the goal kick off the head of Sutter. Up in the air with it, Quinn. Hart is just going to kick it out of bounds. A smart play from the Greenwich sophomore.
I'm sure the goalie there was just saying, take it, put it out.
That's something when you leave a freshman like Anna Von Kennel open, you could find yourself paying for it. So a smart play from Hart. As now Aponte's got the ball in the circle. She's going to send it on net, stopped by Gega. The first save of the night. Now the punt from Gega. Midfield, Fox, Quinn, right back to Aponte.
All right, nice pass back. That's the right idea.
Sutter Being pressured on the line with it. Getting some room from her defender and just will lose it out of bounds. Of course, the ball kids back out here from the Darien Youth Soccer Association. Always great to see them out here, as they were 2 weeks ago. Here's Gega on the goal kick once again. Time over to Acosta. Lawrence into the midfield now. Abazia was the last to touch it. Possession stays with the Cardinals, though. And Jones. It's Adriana Jones, number 13, and it will be Caroline Lawrence, the senior captain, on the free kick. Yeah, ooh, looks like it got the right off the face of Smith. She seems to be okay. The through ball to Von Kennel. And off of Von Kennel now. Here's Stafford. And possession staying with the Wave.
Direct kick.
You can see they're hugging Stafford on that one.
24 yards out.
There was definitely a collision there, and the ref will keep it with Darien.
He's marking off 10. He's also walking away from what he perceives as a possible conflict. But the Darien player was definitely pushed from the back.
Free kick, Darien.
So Caitlin Secor will take the free kick for Darien. An opportunity here 15 minutes into the match. Secor just outside the box. With the run up. She sends it on net. And off of the crossbar.
Oh,
And they're going to call it a goal. So the ball hits the goal line and the Blue Wave goes up 1-0. I wonder if we could take another look at it.
I'd like to, but I mean, the ref was right there, and he saw it cross the line and then bounce back out.
It did indeed. You can see the backspin on it, took it away from the goal, but it's still a goal for Darien as Caitlin Secor scores on the free kick.
Nice call by the ref.
So Darien goes up 1-0. Caitlin Secor, number 10 for Darien, with the free kick goal. You can see Greenwich was in disbelief for a second about it. It hit the crossbar, came back into the field of play. But it goes in favor of the Wave. That one out of bounds. So Caitlin Secor puts Darien up 1-0, 15 minutes into this one. Along the far side with it is Jones. See on your screen, Secor, the senior captain. And now Greenwich finds himself in in a hole in this one.
Darien's starting to settle this down, like at the 10-minute mark, and they're going to start to dominate the field.
And now, Tim, if you're the Greenwich Cardinals, you have that call go against you on the collision, then you have the goal kick, again, called by the referee in Darien's favor. How do you stay in your own mind and keep playing the rest of this game?
It's very early in the game. You're going to get calls for you and calls against you, and that's just what you have to deal with. But that was the correct call, so.
This one now shot all the way over to Jones. Jones being met with Stafford, retreats it back to Lawrence.
It's more to how do the players react to it? Do they feel like they've been gypped or robbed or it was a bad call or whatever? But, that's just the way it goes.
And as you mentioned, it's still early in this one. 23 minutes left to play here in this opening half. Darien, you got to assume they're happy to put the early goal on the board. As now that's Jones on the far side. She will throw it in. Adriana Jones, the returning varsity player for the Cardinals. Really been a big key factor for Greenwich, as this one will go to the boot of Secor. And now Fox on the far side. You can see on your screen a couple Greenwich loyals made the trip up, sporting their red and white. I think so on the far side.
Yep, that would be all 6 of them.
There's probably some more on right underneath us here.
Yeah, they're definitely. I don't know why they're over there. Maybe they feel they can see the game better. I don't know.
Well, they're just bringing the student section on a Friday night.
Starting to fill up? Oh, yeah. Well, you could definitely do that.
Yeah. Of course, the Darien student section did a give and
look
go.
at this really sweet, nice give and go.
Sutter and
Goalie's
Gega
out.
will come out and make the stop.
Very nice technique by the goalie.
Isabella Gega sliding forward, stops Presley Sutter, who was hot on that one. Take another look at it, beat her defender, and was trying to get to the ball, but coming out with it is Gega. But anyways, the Darien student section did the wave for the national anthem. Not the most energetic, but it definitely was present as the student section still files in. The boys soccer team looks like they returned from Greenwich. Wonder if we can get the result from that. It's now Lawrence. Over to number 16, Wachowski. Here's Abazia. And that one just passed the reach of Acosta. So Greenwich, some sloppy passes on this one, unforced turnovers. As the Blue Wave will keep with the possession.
Yeah, if you're going to play 5 midfielders, you have to really know how to play possession because you're exposing your 3 defenders. And if there's any kind of a through ball, you don't have that extra player.
Fox will come out and corral it in the bright yellow. As we saw with the Darien boys team, Tommy Bronca, I think they're going with the very vibrant look for the goalkeepers this season. Tommy Bronca, the highlighter in pink, and now Jillian Fox in the bright neon yellow. And a collision there. Stafford and Lawrence going down, but the possession will stay with the Wave. It looks like they awarded the corner.
Yeah, it's a corner kick.
Stafford's fallen to the turf a couple times tonight, gets right back up. And now it will be Anna Von Kennel on the corner.
By the way, weather-wise, what a perfect night. No wind.
Von Kennel on net, off of a head, and away from the scrum. Yeah, it is some nice weather for soccer tonight. A little colder than usual.
Handball. Again, another 30-yard. We've seen this before.
Caitlin Secor scored on her last free kick, and she's got another opportunity.
This will be, what, 30, 34, 35 yards?
Something like that. Fox, or Secor with the free kick. Sends this one right off of Panella. Great job by that wall of Greenwich defenders. And now Fox will send it on net. Gega smartly lets it go out of play.
Greenwich needs right now to settle the ball down and just do short passes to, give and goes, that type of thing. They're not going to be able to do a through ball through the 4 backs of Darien.
That's something they have a lot of time to adjust to as we're halfway through this opening half. And
another handball.
Ref's going to call that one off of Brooke Wachowski, the junior. That one skipped up and unlucky bounce.
This is a 40-yarder. I'm not so sure that that's going to be doable.
Might be tough as Darien will send Colette Quinn on it. Quinn will send this one on net. It's up and just to the left.
Boy, that's some foot she has.
Yeah, you could definitely tell she was going for the goal. If she just brought it over a couple inches, would have been on net. But again, Darien continues with the offensive opportunities as we will see our first subs of the match for Darien. Lila DeBano and Kate Min checking in for the Wave in the places of Aponte and Sutter.
Fresh legs up front.
Kate Min, the senior, committed to Bowdoin for lacrosse. And of course, you got the...
Oh, that's a really nice play.
Losing it is Quinn. Panella, short little pass, was looking for Koresha. And now here's Von Kennel on the wing. Sends this one into the box. Kate Min. Right over to Stafford.
Offsides.
The offsides will go against Von Kennel, and a quick restart from the Cardinals.
She was in the offside position, came back to the onside, but received the ball, gaining the advantage. That's the reason for that call.
That's something Darien was trying to be quick and beat the Greenwich defenders. Now the Cardinals will throw it in with Hart and bring on their first sub of the match. Ali Panella checking out, and in her place will be number 18, Haley Townsend. That looks like an 8. It's actually number 19, my apology.
Skylar Asa.
Skylar Asa. Those red numbers not easy to see, but Skylar Asa checking into the match for the Cardinals, a sophomore. Of course, Greenwich in their road whites and red numbers moving from right to left on your screen. Darien, the home blues, white numbers left to right. If you're just joining us, Braden Shank and Tim Blake with you. So glad you can be with us, spending your Friday night wherever you may be. The DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Throwing for the Cardinals, Hart. That's actually Craven. Finds it over to Wachowski. And now this one, sent all the way over to Koresha. Retreats it back.
Darien's got 7 people back on that ball from 30 yards in. It's going to be tough to break that one down.
And a hard collision there. But Greenwich was trying the slower possession on that one, and it was to no avail. Take another look at it. Again, that was Stafford coming in. Nice move. And pickpocketed. Here's Stafford trying to flip the field over to Von Kennel.
That's off Greenwich.
And they're going to give it to the Cardinals. Throwing to Ellery Hart. Hart, the first-year varsity player, really making an impact this season for the Cardinals. Stepping out was Asa.
Yeah, never went in, Darien.
Ah, that also could be why they overturned it.
Yeah.
Was a nice attempt by Asa to keep it in. This one out, shot all the way down. Through ball.
Let's see what she has. Nice pass.
Hustling forward.
Nice defending.
Is Asa.
Ooh, pushed in the back and did not get to.
Greenwich will stay on the offense. The shot. And Fox makes the
What
stop.
a nice save.
Julia Acosta with the shot.
Fox,
And
save.
Jillian Fox picks up her first save of the night. You take another look at it, just knocks it over the top of the goal. Great fundamental save from Fox. Now Greenwich will get the free kick, or the corner kick, my apologies.
Let's see what kind of a boot she has.
Acosta sends it into the scrum.
That's a perfect one.
And jumping up for it was Abazia. Now back into this box with it. That one is headed, and it's in!
Same girl, same cross. Nicely done.
Skylar Asa with the goal, and the Cardinals get the equalizer with 14:26 left in the opening half.
Goal Greenwich.
You take another look at it off the head of Asa, newly checked into the match. Just goes to Fox's left, beats her in a big goal for Greenwich.
Congratulations to Greenwich. Perfectly done.
Otherwise, all the people on the football team at like any big thing will not be a bench.
So that was Skylar Asa on the goal. Throws it in, Sutter. Pickpocketed there by Ross. Koresha on the near side was hustling for it, but Chandler will throw it in. Off the head of Von Kennel. Kate Min past her boot.
Nicely defended by Darien there.
Ali Panella back into the match for Greenwich. Number 10. On the far side with it. Smith, it's Karzuski for Darien. Sends this one in the box. Into some space. The shot just wide. That was Taylor Karesha.
All the players from Darien had everybody marked, so.
That was something Greenwich was trying the longer shot on it. Kareshi saw a hole there on Fox and just brought it a little bit on the near side to the right of Fox, as now she will get the goal kick. Header keeps the pressure on from Abazia. Once again, Issa with the header. Fox on the far side. Will boot it over to the Darien sideline.
Smart play by Darien.
Pinella stopped by Aponte. To Min. And this one all the way down New Sutter, but coming out is Gega quite away.
That's pretty dangerous by Greenwich, by the goalie. She was 25, 30 yards out.
Oh, probably even more than that.
Yeah.
Works out for the Cardinals as they will throw it in. 12 minutes remaining in the opening half. Smith kicks it out of bounds, so the Cardinals will keep with it in their attacking half, their attacking zone rather. Pinella makes a nice move on Aponte. She'll try to send this through ball, but a little too much on it past the end line. Had the right intention, but it will result in the Darien goal kick. Fox boots it out to the 40-yard line. Over to Keely Fox.
I could not see her putting off.
This one shot all the way back to the open space. Karzuski will hustle for it. Try to box out.
Nice shielding. That's really nice shielding. Free kick.
So I guess it's not called a box out then, it's called a shield?
Yeah.
It looks like a basketball box out, go for the rebound.
I know zip about basketball.
But you do know soccer.
Well.
Here's Sutter at the midfield. She'll go to Fox on the far wing. Kaylee Fox, just a sophomore, starting for the Wave. One of 6 sophomores on this Darien team, but a lot of them making big impacts for head coach Lee Parsons as he looks to build the program with 16 departing seniors this season. One of them being Caroline Cece Chandler that just kicked that over to Sutter. Now Von Kennel, the only freshman on the team. Big kick from Ross. And Tim, how important is those underclassmen for building a successful program?
I'd rather keep, the freshmen and the sophomores on the the freshmen or the JV team, so that they get plenty of experience playing. Sitting on the bench and not getting much playing time doesn't do them much good. So congratulations to the lone freshman from Darien, but I think it's properly weighted, and he's giving the underclassmen, those that are on the team, the sophomores and the juniors, plenty of playing time with the schedule.
Of course, the rigorous schedule. These teams play 16 matches in the slate of about a month or two. That one will be going to the Cardinals here in match number 8 of the season. So about halfway through the 2022 campaign. And then, of course, you got the postseasons, the FCAC and SEAC playoffs. Secor coming on in the midfield. Quinn. She'll send this one on net, and Gega will catch it.
Yeah, she saw it before where that goalie was so far out to take a shot at it and was hoping to catch the goalie in a similar situation.
So one thing Colette Quinn has shown it is that she has range to that shot.
And accuracy.
Yes, indeed. You're taking a look now at the goal from Asa back in the 25th minute. Here's Greenwich on the free kick. It's Pinella. Canella had a late goal against the Trumbull Eagles in that win for Greenwich. This one the head, and Fox will make the stop. That was number 12, Emma Abazia, who was trying to come out and give Greenwich the lead. But Fox makes her second on the night.
Judging by Fox's drop kicks from the back, at night, she's really putting a foot to it, so good for her.
Quinn over to Fox on the far side. And the refs will award it to Greenwich. Karzuski's going to hustle for it. Off of a Greenwich foot. Nice move there by the Cardinal. Abazia will turn it over to Darien. There's Quinn. Now in possession to Ross. Caressia. Ahead of Aponte. Greenwich now going to try to get the offense going. Of course, had that one goal 8 minutes or so ago. Intercepted by Min. Min shoots this one to nobody. As Gago will come out, slow it down at the 20-yard line. Chandler over to Secor, captain to captain. Intercepted by Quinn. He's looking for Sutter. Montcannell in the corner, can she keep it in? And she is unable to. Anna Von Kennel has been a star on those wings and corners all season. I was looking to make the magic happen once again.
I know you can't see it on the screen, but if you look out on, if you're able to look out on the field, you'll see how these players are all spread out. They're not all in one quadrant of the field, so that's good soccer.
That's a big part why we are tied 1-1 here late in the first half. Darien had the early goal from Caitlin Secor, but then the Cardinals retaliated with Skylar Asa on the corner kick. Here's Hart. Wachowski gets past her defender and Aponte. Here's Abazia. This one up, and
I think she's the one that had the corner kick and then the follow-up, all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is correct. Substitutions by both sides in this one. Darien bringing out, let's see who that is. Fox is coming out. Isabel Alini checking in, and Lila DeBano re-entering for the Blue Wave, numbers 8 and 27. And Greenwich making a substitution as well. Townsend, the substitute, coming in for the Cardinals.
All right, Greenwich is bringing up a lot of players now.
Take a look over at the Greenwich bench. They very small on size, only a couple reserves. But Townsend will check into the match, the senior, one of 12 for head coach Rumbold. This one over to Lawrence. Lawrence will just kick it out. Del Benny also newly entered into the match.
Yeah, they're only playing 2 back right now, which is pretty unusual.
Head coach Lee Parsons digging into the depth once again. Stafford will check back in the place of Min. Stafford a big-time goal scorer, so Darien adding another weapon with 4 minutes.
Yeah, speed with speed. It's fresh legs.
Sutter trying to power her way through a sea of Greenwich defenders. She will. And Quinn is going to send this one past the end line, way right of the net. Oh, wait, left rather. Dago will get the free kick. .345 left before the halftime huddles. Isabella Gaga, the senior captain, on the goal kick. Line drive over off the boot of Wachowski. Collect Quinn.
Oh, nice play.
Looking for Von Kennel.
See if she can bring it down.
She gets it. The shot there on the ground from Alini. Darien keeping the pressure on. Sutter will be powered out. Alini again on the ground with it. Alini was looking for a third shot. That one kicked up in the air by Ross. And cleared out. Great job by the Cardinals defenders just to get that one out of the box. This one will be intercepted by not quite, as that one's out of play. Now possession going to the Blue Wave.
Settle it down.
Kate Min re-entering for the Wave in the place of Stafford. Now DeBano with the throw-in. Over to Alini. Here are the chatters of this Darien High School Stadium Field on Friday night. Good crowd on hand. Sutter.
Heel pass.
And she finds Von Kennel on the far wing. Von Kennel and Jones going at it. Anna will try to center it to Del Benny. And now here's this one in the box. Gaga will come out and slide to stop it.
Again, very technically a really good move by the goalie.
Isabella Gaga again, the sliding stop. Now the ball remains in the midfield. Pinella. Off the shin of Quinn. There's Abazia. Emma Abazia, the junior verbally committed to Maryland for lacrosse. At least that's what I was told before the match. Header by Alini as she falls to the turf. And Darien will get the call.
Little pushing there. Basically a very clean half, though.
Definitely has been that way. Some pushing going on, but the refs have known where to draw the line all match. As now we are under a minute in this opening half.
I think we've had one offside, and that was inadvertent.
Good boot on that one, as now Alini will be trying to retreat it. Intercepted by Issa. This one past Sutter. She's going to try to regroup with it. And Greenwich will try to clear it out. Del Benny keeps it in.
Just 30 seconds, so that's enough time right there.
Min. Over, it's stopped by Gaga.
The goalie should right now just be buying time.
Isabella Gaga, 13 seconds before the half. Punts this one out to the midfield. Off the head of Smith. And that should just about take us and will take us to the end of the first half. We are tied at 1 between Greenwich and Darien. Tim, what'd you see in this first 40 minutes?
Kind of what we expected. Pretty evenly matched teams, matching records and whatever. Greenwich has not been able to score much during the year. Darien has got, Darien's done a nice job. But, you know, they've got 4 shutouts already. Here's only 1 goal given up, so their defense is solid, and that's what we're seeing out here.
1-1 our score. We're going to step aside. When we return, we're going to have the second half between the Greenwich Cardinals and the Darien Blue Wave on the DAF Media Network. We'll be back.
The Darien Foundation was founded in 1998 by Richard and Maureen Chilton, and the thesis behind that founding was to bring technology to the Darien public school systems. And that launched us, and that got us going, and through technology and capital project initiatives, we've now funded over $5.5 million over the last 24 years to build a better Darien.
Our board really likes to get involved and assist the partners that we collaborate with, whether it's a grant for a youth project or a grant from a community service, schools, the police. Often they come to us with ideas that we help them bring to fruition.
The Darien Foundation recently awarded the Darien Police Department 2 grants. One was for laser shot and the other for Faro technology. Laser shot technology is based on decision making. It may come down to using their firearm, but in reality, we would like them to talk the situation down where you use less lethal force, and this program allows us to do that.
Police, drop the gun!
Faro technology gives us a 360-degree view, catching all the points we need to catch in our accident scene. It also takes a lot less time. This allows us to open up roads, get traffic flowing a lot quicker than we ever used to be able to. We can also map the inside of buildings. We can use it at outdoor crime scenes, indoor crime scenes. It's really used for a plethora of investigations. It's a tool that most other departments may not have their hands on just yet, and thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have that technology.
At Home in Darien is a nonprofit organization that helps senior citizens to remain living independently in their home and in the community. We provide important services to help them do so, such as transportation. Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
From all standpoints, this is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide, both in terms of safety and comfort. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
Post 53 is the town's ambulance service. We respond to over 1,600 emergency calls a year. We're a vital service that has been here for 51 years. The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. You don't know how important an ambulance is until you actually need it. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared, to be well-trained and well-staffed, to respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever you need it.
The Darien Foundation is really excited to be able to launch a new program for the Darien schools, which will benefit students K through 12 in all 7 schools. This is the new robotics program, which will be an extracurricular opportunity for students to build robots, compete against other leagues, and collaborate together.
Our robotics program is going to benefit students in so many ways. In regular classes, students are always looking for the right answer, that there's only one way to answer something. Robotics is completely different. In robotics, you learn that there are multiple solutions to every problem. You learn that you have these obstacles that you have to overcome. You have to really be a creative problem solver. And most importantly, you need to persevere.
Early on in the process, the Darien Foundation reached out to administration and the offer to provide funding for a project, and it just dovetailed beautifully to the goals of the strategic plan. I look forward to continue to work closely with the Darien Foundation, both on this project and other projects down the line.
We welcome ideas for possible grants. We'd like to do grants that promote and strengthen our community. Sometimes it's from an organization, sometimes it's from our emergency service partners, or it's from the Darien Public Schools. One of our most popular grants, which was the Playground by the Sound, came to us from 4 Darien moms who said, let's get together and figure out how to build this.
Thanks to the generosity of our board members and officers, every dollar you give to the Darien Foundation goes directly to the grants that we're supporting. I invite all of you to help us move our community further and support the Darien Foundation.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the center oval and upper oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
We are back on the DAF Media Network as we will start the second half of play between Darien and Greenwich. Braden Shank and Tim Blake with you. So glad you could be with us. Here on this Friday night, I'm going to give a big shout out to our production crew doing a great job bringing you all the sights and sounds in this one. Kate DeMarc, Alexandra Viro, Whitney Scallon, Dalton Moss, Eric Bellingham, and Liam Tomaszewski. Bring you all the sights and sounds in this one.
Talking to the referees at halftime. Thank you. Talked to the referees at halftime. You know, they just said it's one of the nicest games they've had to do all year, as far as very few fouls, good clean play, and both sides came to play.
Darien will
Here we go, ladies.
now get us started in the second half. The teams will switch sides. Darien still in their home blue jerseys, white numbering, moving from right to left on your screen now. Greenwich moving from left to right in their road whites and red numbering. And Caitlin Secor and Skylar Asa, the 2 goals for their respective sides in this one. And here's Greenwich's Jones. Smith will head it into the midfield. Coming some ways is Lawrence. And this one, they're going to try the through ball all the way on the far side to Caressia.
That's that speed.
Playing the defense, this one will be sent over to Fox. She will come out and pick up the ground ball. Good defense from Chandler on that far wing.
Oh, nice drop kick. Really nice.
Stafford will put her body on the line, keep the momentum with Darien. Ella was looking for her teammate in Lawrence, and the possession will go to Darien. And Greenwich has not been the crispest on those passes in the midfield. Smith will head it. He's looking for Quinn. And we'll see a stoppage as there's a Darien player down. It's Amanda Smith, number 11. Lee Parsons will trot out. And it looks like some blood might have fallen, or at least.
Brandon, what game is that?
Nonetheless, the play will resume.
So at halftime, I was also talking to Darien coach, and he wants on the free kicks from Greenwich. They don't have enough. Their Greenwich goalkeeper can't kick the ball far enough, and he wants the Darien midfield to move up and to be more of an attack mode on their goal kicks.
That's something when you still got a whole 40 minutes to make the adjustments. Anything is possible. Now Greenwich is going to get the through ball on that far side.
Well, she's got the left foot, and there it is again.
Was looking for Acosta. Now here's Abazia. She'll try the centering pass and just past the rebound. That one is kicked up and wide of the net. So 2 opportunities for the Cardinals, unable to convert on either one of them. It was almost like that corner kick we saw back in the 25th minute of play.
Yeah, from both sides. Both the left and the right striker both have that real nice cross, whether it be on a corner kick or just, bringing the ball up. It's quite a weapon.
That's always the biggest weapon you can have as a soccer player, and especially as an offensive player. That's how Greenwich scored their first goal, was Asa using the head to beat Fox. On the near side, that one kicked all the way to the track. And now Karzewski will throw it in. And off of Wachowski, staying with the wave. Here's Von Kennel. She's got to come back a bit. Trying to gain a couple extra yards.
Oh, nice vision there.
And Quinn will send that one over to Gega, who will make her 6th stop of the night. Here's Gega with the punt. Nice punt out to the midfield. Off some heads. And now we're going to try to run with it is Koreshi.
Nice defending there.
Von Kennel with the quick restart. Finds Stafford. and Stafford unable to stay with it. And Gago will get the goal kick.
This is the goal kick where he wants them to not drop all the way back to the other, to their own 40-yard line, but the midfield or even tighter.
Gago,
and there it is.
Shorter goal kick right on cue. Stafford trying to stop it. Fox now. Whistle's going to be blown.
Against Greenwich, free kick.
Against Wachowski. And Quinn will take the free kick. Again, against Trumbull had the long free kick. Probably not this far back, but in the same location.
Yeah, but this is almost as effective as a corner kick.
Quinn sends this one on net and just high. Goal kick to Gaga. Of course, you're watching the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Braden Shank and Tim Blake with you. So glad you could be with us wherever you may be on this beautiful Friday night, kicking off your weekend. Last day in September before we turn the calendars to October. A couple days ago, I think the last day of summer, so we're really into the fall now as Karzewski will retreat it back to Fox. Fox, the big punt, was looking for a Ponte. Instead, we'll get the head of Pinella. Looking for the through ball. Fox will come out and pick it up. Some fans were happy with that.
Getting a nice crowd.
Yes, indeed. And anytime soccer teams get a big, especially a Friday night game, drawing the big crowds, concessions stand out, the student section's in attendance. It's a good night for Darien High School soccer. Sometimes you see that oval field very packed, especially late in the postseason. Big games there, you'll get a big crowd over at the Oval, which is a much smaller venue, but a lot more jam-packed. Chandler on the far side with the throw-in. Of course, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, celebrating her birthday today. Looking to get the birthday win. And ball will stay with the Wave. Got a nice chant going here at the stadium, as now Greenwich will look to flip the possession in their favor. Stopped by DeBano. Karzewski now.
Offsides. Right. The ref got it.
Right in position, makes the call on Stafford. As you mentioned, the two veteran referees out there calling a great game. And now Caroline Lawrence will get us started again on the restart. Jones right back to Lawrence. Here's Sutter coming over. And she will lose it out of bounds. Throw in by Jones. Pass Pinella, pickpocketed by Aponte. Up in the air off of the foot of Secor.
Greenwich would do much better if they just didn't do that kind of kicking, that they would actually look up and do some passing.
That one kicked out from number 19, Asa, being pressured by Stafford. That's the thing, is Greenwich has not had many offensive opportunities, with the exception of that goal kick and the couple shots they had a couple minutes ago, but it's really been all Darien on the offense. And we are tied 1-1 in this one. Lawrence in the air with it off the head. Fox keeping the progression moving.
Settle it down.
Secor, risky pass to DeBano. Now on the far side, Chandler.
Changing the field, nice move.
Throwing, strong throwing from Chandler.
Now he's going to give her a goal kick. I wasn't sure if the Greenwich player towed it.
Doesn't appear like that, so Greenwich and Isabella Gaga will get the goal kick.
Now the midfield should set up somewhere on the football field around the 35 or 40.
Gaga, the line drive, intercepted by Quinn, and she will return it right back to Gaga.
Now she can punt it, so she can punt it to the midfield or possibly a little bit deeper if she connects with it.
And now, again, Tim, great call on that one. Right on cue, she'll punt it over to the 35-yard line of Darien. Here's Greenwich now. Can they get something going? It was a good header by Acosta. Cardinals will stay with it.
Darien just cannot afford to let either one of their strikers, coming down the left side or the right side, get enough room for that cross.
Referee signaling to keep her to move it to Darien. Another strong throw-in from Chandler. That one just over the head of Stafford, intercepted by Lawrence. Spinning Stafford around, she will corral it now. Sadie Stafford on the far side.
She has somebody trailing all the way in the back.
Aponte, and just to the wide of the net. Stafford was looking for Caroline Aponte. She found her, but the chip just goes wide. Gaga with the goal kick. Stafford now intercepts it. She'll be battling the line, and possession will be going to Greenwich. Nice move by number 17, Acosta.
Yeah, bringing it back. Tried to grab an extra 5 yards there.
The referee right on top of him, and he's going to bring it back. Throwing to Wilkowski. Here's Hart. Hart past to Bano. Secor will be the one that receives it. There's Aponte on the far side, and a little ruffle there. And Darien will stay with it. Colette Quinn. Strong kick on net. This one will bring Gaga up, and she will grab it. A powerful kick from Colette Quinn.
We can't be surprised by that anymore. That's really good foot.
Yeah, and Gaga, not the tallest out there, able to jump up and use the wingspan to grab the ball. As Darien will keep the offensive pressure on. Sutter heads it over to DeBano. Sutter now over to Von Kennel.
Oh, nice.
Von Kennel.
Really nice soccer move there.
Using the speed on the far wing. And she will be tripped up but stays with it now.
Corner.
And a great job by Anna Von Kennel to get the corner kick. Persevering on that one, staying with it. And now Darien will get an opportunity with 28 minutes left to play.
I'd like to see Darien only leave 2 people back and the other 2 come up to about the 20-yard line here to get any of the rebounds. I don't think they need 4 to. All right, they're bringing one of them up.
Some confusion on Darien. They will bring Keely Fox over for the corner kick. Fox, the sophomore. Fox sends it into the scrum. It's up high, off the head, and it is in! A goal for Darien.
Nice goal.
It looked like Sutter sent it on net, and it might have been an own goal. And actually, they're saying it's Secor, but a great sequence for Darien, and they take the advantage right back. And it was Secor off the foot of Panella. So Caitlin Secor will get credited with her second of the match. And Panella was trying to clear it out, looked behind her and saw it went past her goalie, Gaga. A big goal for Darien. You knew it was
a little push in there.
You knew it was an opportunity for Darien. The corner kick, they bring their specialist, Keely Fox, to insert it, and a finish from Secor puts Darien up 2-1.
The quality of the corner kicks tonight have been it's been spectacular.
Oh, 100%. And starts with a good kick, the nice head.
There's another one.
It's all about getting the opportunities. It's a game of inches. That's now hustling forward is Megan Ross. Aponte. Over to Colette Quinn. Quinn tries to shoot it down to Von Kennel. She has the through ball. Von Kennel is loose. Wide open net, and Gega will make the stop.
Nice defending. Another corner kick for Darien.
Anna Von Kennel was wide open with Gega falling down right there. You take another look at it. The deflection went in favor of Von Kennel.
Little discussion here with the referees, but they're both agreeing that it's a corner. Darien's looks like they're going to crash into the box.
There's Fox on the corner kick once again. Sends it into the scrum. It's up and
pushing.
There was definitely something going on there. Gega came out a bit, and the Cardinals will catch the break and get the goal kick.
All right, now here's another free kick. I don't want Darien backing up again. It's right on the 6, so the
line drive kick from Gega.
She only got it out to the 40.
Aponte now moving it along the field. Was looking for Von Kennel, overshoots her. Hart will intercept it. Caressia intercepted by Von Kennel. Here's Pinella. Asa over to Townsend. And that one out of play. Substitution for Darien. Amanda Smith will re-enter the match. And she will be replacing Bryn Karczewski. So number 11 checking in for number 12 for the Wave. And a throw in from DeBano. Greenwich trying to move it towards the goal. Pinella gets pushed to the ground, and the call will be against Colette Quinn and Darien.
So this will probably be taken by the same player that did that corner kick, and so we know it's going to be spot on.
Free kick, Greenwich.
Ali Pinella will take the free kick. Senior captain, all FCAC first teamer a year ago.
Greenwich is probably going to do a direct shot and then look for the rebound coming in from the left side.
Pinella with the run up, the shot, and it is in! Ali Pinella, top shelf, ties us up at 2, and the Cardinals are not going down easy. Ali Pinella, you take another look at it. Just past it's about a 20-yard shot. Goes to that top right corner, and Fox just watches it. Or top left corner, my apologies. But still beats Jillian Fox. And we are tied at 2.
Again, the corners and the free kicks are both teams right on.
So number 10, Ali Pinella, the goal for.
Nice heel pass there by Darien.
Gega with the goal kick. In the midfield with it is Wilkowski. Pinella. DeBano will kick that one out. And now this one will roll past the end line.
Offsides.
Offsides the call. And there's our graphic. Ali Pinella, the senior for Greenwich, with the goal. Big goal from the Cardinals. Here's the free kick from Von Kennel. Knocked to the ground is Aponte, and the whistle will keep it with the Wave.
Little pushing timeout.
This game has definitely gotten a bit physical since the first half. Presley Sutter will get the free kick. 22:06 the clock stopped at. Sutter with the line drive past Stafford. That will be Lawrence, who will boot this one out of play. Throw in by DeBano. Aponte past her foot.
If you remember in the first half, I was saying how the players are all spreading out and doing a nice job doing that to change the fields, etc. They're seeming to clump together now. They don't seem to be spreading out as much. I don't know whether that's by design or just, you know, being in the fourth quarter and getting tired.
Knocked away by DeBano out of play. Acosta was the Greenwich player that had it last, and it looks like they're going to be awarded the corner kick.
Well, we know how dangerous this is.
Julia Acosta, the junior. She will line up in the corner. Acosta sends it on net, and coming right back out to her. She'll put a shot on net, and Fox will make the stop. For Jillian, only her third save of the night, but a big one right there.
Really nice drop kick there.
And Gaga will punt it up into the air. Von Kennel will lose it back to the end line. And now Gaga will corral it.
Darien boys varsity football. Darien is up 20-14 at the half.
And getting word from the football game, 20-14. Darien football leads Fairfield Ward. Here's Darien soccer with the opportunity. Von Kennel will retrieve it. Stafford.
They had some players wide open.
That one sent on the ground. He's trying to send it through traffic. And the whistle goes in favor of the Cardinals.
I'd rather see whoever has that corner kick take these free kicks, because Darien should just stack the 45-yard line here.
Gaga, the goalkeeper, will take it. Once again, right back to the 45-yard line. Aponte intercepts it. Well, you got to keep someone back in case the ball does get sent a little bit harder.
They have two or three back there, you know, because Greenwich is only using two forward strikers. So 3 of them should be able to corral that. But it's if you know that the goalie can only get it out to the 40-45-yard line, you should be able to throw 4 players there.
Quinn will get the free kick. In the middle with it. Gaga gets ready. Quinn with the run up. Sends a line drive, and this one stopped by number 11, Ross. DeBano going to keep the pressure on.
Oh, she missed it.
Still gets it over to Fox. Fox will send this one, and Giga will stop it. Isabella Giga. Longer punt there, still sort of out to the 45-yard line. And now Ross loses it to Aponte. Spin move on it. Falling to the ground is Lawrence. And Giga will stop it. The ball is loose, and she will pounce on it. So almost chaos for the Cardinals. But Isabella Giga pounces on it.
Isabella Giga with a nice save.
This one punted out off the head of Sutter. And then Chandler. Quinn is looking to get it to Von Kennel. And it's knocked out of play. Officially in the Final quarter of this match, 17 minutes left to play. Darien and Greenwich on this Friday night. Throws it in over to Hart. Sutter will now get this one on net before it's stopped by Gega.
Huh. She didn't punt it. She threw it out to the correct side, to the winger. Darien was right there. Nice defending by Darien.
Defenses have definitely shown up today and been playing solid. Although we have seen some nice goals by both sides.
Again, it's all free kicks.
It is indeed, and Greenwich scored their 2 goals off a corner kick and a free kick, and now here's the Cardinals with an opportunity. This one knocked in the air and out of play.
Nice defending, goal corner kick.
Actually, Darien, I think one of their goals came off a corner kick. Don't think the other one did, but still 3 out of the 4 coming off those kicks.
Yeah.
Here's Acosta in the corner for the Cardinals corner kick. Sends this one and off the side of the net. Not the best of corner kicks.
Yeah, the legs are getting tired.
Both of these teams, they will get a nice rest after tonight. They get a whole week off until they return to action next Friday night. For Greenwich, they will host the Richfield Tigers, and Darien next Friday, they will go to Danbury to take on the Hatters. So a nice week of practices. Yom Kippur on Wednesday.
I'm not too sure about that one, but he's much closer than we are.
Smith tripped up Pinella.
Free kick, Greenwich, Pinella again.
And Ali Pinella will get the free kick. Last time she had one to that top left corner of the goal. Has the range and the power on it. Pinella sends this one on net, and Fox will make the stop.
Fox with the save.
Jillian Fox with the big save. Von Kennel now over to Chandler. But still, it's a good ball on net from Pinella, forcing Fox's hand.
No, the players are all looking to each other. They know when to bring the ball back, not just attack, attack, attack. And that's the key to a good team.
Throw it on the far side, and ball going to the wave. Darien will get the throw in. CC Chandler. Number 6, a captain for Darien. Over to Sutter. And
corner.
Last second touch, but they will give it to the wave. Some action in that corner. And now Keely Fox will look to give Darien the advantage right back. Converted on one for their second goal. It was off of Secor.
All right, I like this. Now, Darien has only 2 players back on the one Greenwich, so they're really throwing everything at them.
Fox.
Nice corner.
And Smith now will be forced to retreat it.
Nice play by the Greenwich player there to come back, and Darien throw.
From Von Kennel was looking for Stafford, will be intercepted by Wilkowski. And some more pushing going on.
Oh, there you go.
There's the goal kick.
Nice defending by Greenwich.
At this point, 2-2, neither defense wants to give up anything.
All right, there you go. Darien had 7 people up.
Looks like they're starting to take your advice here, Tim.
That's not my advice. It came from the coaches.
Oh. That one's out of play. And it will be a throw-in for Chandler. I mean, you could have just taken the credit for it. No?
Yeah, but if you've known me long enough, I'm not quite that good.
Not that good? I feel like there's going to be something one of these broadcasts you're going to call before anybody. Just got to wait for that day.
Okay.
Throw in, that one was looking for Von Kennel, knocked off the head of Pinella.
By the way, when we did that Ludlow game and you asked me about Roger Ludlow, And I said, well, I just remember he's somebody from like the 1700s or whatever. He was our first governor.
Really?
Yeah. He had nothing to do with the writing of the Constitution as I thought he did, but he was our first appointed governor. There's pushing.
Did not know that.
That might be in the box. Well, he's doing it just outside the box, so it's not a PK. It'll be a direct kick, pushing.
I haven't got to find the box myself here. I'm not sure exactly what lines they're playing.
Well, the blue...
There's many blue lines out there.
Yeah, no, it looks like, yeah, the black line is the 18. The 12-yard line.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So it's
yeah,
just outside the box.
That's the reason playing on a football field once a year is difficult to get it at night is difficult for depth perception.
Free kick and higher than net. I mean, you got the football gridiron, a couple lacrosse fields thrown on top, soccer, field hockey, probably missing a sport or two.
Lawn bowling.
Yeah, lawn bowling.
Bocce.
I don't think they can play bocce on this field.
I don't think so.
But it would be cool, though, if Darien did get a bocce team one of these days.
It's a fun sport.
There's Acosta. And Secor will punch it out. We used to play it in gym class a couple years ago, trying to revive it. Going from Jones. Greenwich will keep the offensive pressure on. Here's Acosta.
Darien has to avoid giving Greenwich this opportunity because they're good at it.
Acosta takes the corner kicks, has been spot on all night. It'll be Fox and Quinn, the wall for Darien on the defense. Acosta gets the whistle. She will send this one. The one-timer to Pinella, stopped by Fox.
Good attempt by Greenwich. Ooh, that's the problem with doing that kind of a drop kick.
That was a big save by Fox, her 5th of the night. And other player to the ground, that time was Asa. A free kick for number 17, Julia Acosta. Again, has been taking the corner kicks, been spot on all match. Had a nice goal against Trumbull last week when the team played them. So definitely got a leg to her. Sends this one on at the line drive, off of the head.
That's over the goal.
And again, that one rolling into the darkness past the end zone. Nice stop by the ball girl out there, though.
Greenwich corner.
Corner kick. Acosta now will try again. An opportunity for the Cardinals, under 10 minutes left to play. Acosta on net, stopped by Chandler. Right back to Acosta.
Giving her the angle.
This one's up high. The one-timer off the head of Abazia. And now Quinn will try to shield and let that one. Ooh, nice save. They're going to.
We should get a goal kick there.
It was going to be a nice save from Abazia, but does not quite keep it in. Goal kick from Fox.
Yeah, the legs are starting to get tired here.
As for Darien, they played to a tie on Tuesday in their last match against Staples, so.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong statement right there.
Especially a 0-0 tie. That one is up high, stopped by Fox. A Staples team that they went to in the second round of the state playoffs, took them into overtime, but fell to the Wreckers. Still a statement, though, to your point.
Yeah, that tells Darien that they definitely belong.
I do still have some big matches left on the schedule. St. Joseph coming up in a couple weeks. Brian McMahon, they fell to a couple games ago. A couple other big ones.
New Canaan,
of course. Even though it's a down year for the Rams, though, at
yeah, but Darien, New Canaan, that's never a down year for either team.
True. I think that game is at Dunning Field in New Canaan.
It is.
This year.
We're doing that game.
I think we are. So your favorite soccer commentators coming back for another edition in a couple weeks. Although I think we got the boys soccer against Danbury on Thursdays. Now here's Greenwich with an opportunity. Acosta sends this one on net and just high.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to make next Thursday.
I guess we got to dig into our bench depth for that one. And I think the week after that actually is Darien New Canaan girls soccer. So some big matches coming up for the Blue Wave soccer programs.
Yeah, the legs are starting to...
And Stafford will get tripped up with Abazia.
I'm not seeing what the ref's seeing.
Well, you also are a lot farther away from the action than the refs.
And got a pretty good view on television here.
Finella will get the free kick. This one out into the scrum. Here's Acosta. This one out booter all the way out to the midfield.
That's a really nice clear by Darien.
Short pass out of play. Possession going to the Waves. 6.5 minutes left to play in this one. Ponte will let it go. Very evenly matched. We knew it coming in, and it is definitely shown in this one. 2-2 our score. Again, next match is Darien. They will start a 3-game road stretch after this. They will go to Danbury, to St. Joseph, and then to New Canaan before they have only 2 home games left on the schedule, the Richfield Tigers and the Fairfield Ward Mustangs. So the majority of their schedule played on the road.
Tough matches, too.
They are indeed, and they might get the home field advantage on it, but you cannot take those teams lightly. Richfield 5-0-2 on the season, and then Ward 5-1-1. So 2 teams for some FCAC East competition. At the head of Chandler. Smith now keeps
See, I'd like to see them settle it down and then change fields there. She just fell down. Good non-call there.
Quinn. In past the defender, Ross. There's Abazia. All up in the air. And
settle it down, ladies.
Definitely tell both teams are now giving it their all. Last 5 minutes, someone trying to score.
It's been nonstop. I just think the legs are getting worn out.
That's probably the logical reason to it. Is Quinn?
I don't remember any subs. Do you?
There were definitely at least not in the recent minutes, but there were some subs earlier in the match. I think there was just that one Amanda Smith for Bryn Karczewski sub.
Right.
Back when 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Stafford now on the near wing, makes a nice move.
Very nice.
Try to send it in the box. Sutter off her foot, but Gaga will come out and stop it, avoid the collision, and keep us tied.
Darien needs to get back to the 45 of their own.
Punt there, stopped by Acosta. Throw in by Lila DeBano. Short one to Quinn. Big boot downfield. Secor will kick it right to Acosta. Acosta's now got some room. She'll try the centering pass. This one connected on the ground and stopped by Fox.
Shot on goal, but pretty weak.
Greenwich has been trying that wing to the box all night.
Well, that's a pretty successful play.
It has been. Greenwich just not able to convert on that time.
Yeah, for any team, that's what you work on.
Out of play. Possession going to the Cardinals. 3 minutes left in this one. Good hustle from Carissa.
Throw in, yep.
Time slowly dwindling away. Chandler throws this one off the head of Lawrence. Throwing from the Cardinals now. DaCosta looking to flip the field. Chandler will intercept it. Pass Sutter now in the midfield. There's Greenwich's Lawrence.
They should be changing the field. They didn't do it again.
Vega came out quite a ways. Another throw in, that time off of Aponte.
Under 2 minutes now. Settle it down.
Really the crunch time in this one. One team just looking for possession, the push, and it's going to be called against Stafford. So Ali Pinella will restart it.
They've been consistent on calling that.
They have indeed, and it's really those silly mistakes that you're going to be regretting here, especially if Greenwich can come down and get a score, as Pinella's going to send this one. Offsides.
Yeah.
Good call by the ref, Abazia.
Nice defender. Ball's got to come back. It's got to come back to like the 18-yard line or something in that range.
Darien's going to try to move quick now. Fox, strong kick. Off the head of Wilkowski.
Offsides.
And pretty
not
clear
a little
call.
either.
Pretty clear one right there from Abazia. I'm not sure if she got back from the prior offsides.
No, she hadn't. She would have had to let that ball go.
Here's Fox now. Another kick. Off the head of Stafford. Was looking for Sutter. Aponte keeps the pressure on. Over to Chandler. Gets tripped up and loses it to Lawrence. Here's Greenwich now streaking down the field. 30 seconds. Can they get something?
That's speed.
Was looking for the through ball. Fox is going to pick it up.
Settle it down. Give it a good boot.
Try one last effort for Darien. Fox the drop kick.
And she got that part.
Whistle is going to be blown. Push called, and it's going to go to Greenwich. Only a couple ticks left. You got to assume that will just about do it.
That should wrap it up.
And we will be ending a tie tonight, 2-2. Hard-fought matches from Darien and Greenwich. But the end result, both teams picking up the points on the table in this 2-2 draw. And Tim, what are your final takeaways of the night?
It's almost exactly what we thought it was going to be, just due to who they had played against and scoring and whatever. Greenwich scored a couple of really pretty goals, and as did Darien. No cheap goals, no cheap fouls, good clean play, and a lot of speed out there. So congratulations to the Cardinals. My hat's off to Darien. They played very, very well.
Now, Darien, we mentioned they get the week of practices before they head to Danbury on Friday. What do you think they're going to be working on this week?
I think, you know, if they can get a tape of the other teams, similar to this game, once they saw that the Greenwich goalie didn't have that strong a foot from the back on the goal kicks, they could move their defenders, their midfield up, and that benefited them a great deal in the second half. I think I'd like to see Darien go a little bit wider and to spread out the field, but again, it's all predicated on who you're playing and what kind of defense they had.
So the story of tonight, evenly matched, 2-2 our final between Darien and Greenwich. Our production crew tonight, all student volunteers of Darien High School, doing a great job bringing the sights and sounds in this one. Kate DeMarc, Alexandra Vira, Whitney Scallon, Liam Tomaszewski, Dalton Moss, Eric Bellingham, and our advisor, Damian Andrew. So for our entire production crew, Tim Blake, saying goodnight from Darien High School. I've been Braden Shank, and this has been a production of the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Thank you for watching.